Do you know the legendary Byzantine generals who revived the empire's glory by retaking lost provinces and restoring its power? Belisarius crushed the Vandals at Ad Decimum by splitting his small army into fast-moving units that ambushed the enemy and turned their chaos into a decisive victory. Nikephoros Phokas reclaimed Crete in a fierce night attack, driving his armored cavalry in tight formation as they smashed through the fortress defenses. John Tzimiskes stormed Syria with rapid marches, taking strongholds like Antioch before defenders even realized his army had crossed the mountains. These commanders rebuilt a crumbling empire, restoring lost provinces, crushing old enemies, and reviving the power of Rome in the east. Do you know the legendary Byzantine generals who revived imperial power by crushing new rivals and reclaiming the empire's lost borders? Basil II crushed Bulgaria by trapping its armies in mountain passes and wearing them down with years of ambushes and relentless pressure. George Maniakis dominated Sicily by uniting Normans and local troops into a single strike force, leading fierce assaults that shattered fortress after fortress. Michael VIII retook Constantinople through clever diversion, secret infiltration, and perfectly timed deception, restoring the empire's capital without a grand battle. These commanders turned defeat into triumph, reclaiming cities, destroying foes, and reviving Byzantium at the moment it seemed ready to fall. Do you know the brilliant Byzantine generals who revived the empire's military power through strategy, discipline, and organizational reform? Maurice reformed the army with the Strategicon, a manual that trained commanders to use infantry, cavalry, and archers together with precision. Romanos I dominated the seas with dromons, fast Byzantine warships armed with Greek fire, using them in coordinated sea battles. Alexios I saved Byzantium by rebuilding its army, restoring its defenses, and turning the First Crusade into an advantage that strengthened the empire. These commanders restored Byzantium's strength, rebuilding its forces, reforming its systems, and securing the empire's future. Do you know the brilliant Byzantine generals who saved the empire with masterful strategy and perfectly coordinated forces? John II Komnenos expanded the empire through steady, low-risk campaigns, using disciplined formations and precise encirclements to secure every victory. Manuel I Komnenos reshaped Byzantine warfare by integrating Western knights with native cavalry, leading bold hybrid assaults from Italy to the Balkans. John III Vatatzes rebuilt Byzantine power in exile through economic warfare and logistics, turning Nicaea into a disciplined state that steadily reclaimed lost lands. These commanders fortified Byzantium's legacy, strengthening its armies, refining its tactics, and preserving the empire for generations. Do you know the legendary Byzantine generals who turned hopeless wars into stunning victories when the empire needed its last line of defense? Heraclius crushed Sassanid Persia by years of deep raids, destroying supply lines, breaking morale, and shattering the empire from within. Leo Phocas shattered the Rus by timing his archers and cavalry to strike in perfect sequence, turning a massive invasion into a crushing rout. Nikephoros Bryennios fought to steady collapsing fronts, using disciplined formations and coordinated tactics to restore order in a fractured empire. These generals were the empire's final shield, proving that even in decline, courage, precision, and resilience could save a civilization. Do you know the legendary Byzantine generals who faced the empire's darkest moments, turning collapsing fronts into heroic last stands? Andronikos Doukas saved collapsing fronts with rapid countermaneuvers, pivoting formations mid-battle to turn near defeat into powerful counterattacks. Michael VIII Tarquiniotes crushed Latin forces with terrain-based ambushes, striking from the hills to win swift, decisive victories. Constantine XI led the last stand of Constantinople, rallying defenders at the breached walls before charging into battle and dying with his soldiers. These commanders defended Byzantine Empire to the last breath, showing that courage and unity can leave a legacy beyond defeat.